Broadcasting live from our Columbia, Maryland headquarters, they are founders of Hard Money Bankers, REI 360, and are international bestsellers with their book, The Whiteboard. Here are Chris Haddon and Jason Bailey.
Hey everyone. Today, Jason and I are talking about marketing funnels. What is a marketing funnel? It is the end-to-end system of how you want to bring in leads to turn into clients to turn into cash, right? And a very important point that we were just discussing is that technology has made this easy, and we're going to get to that. We're going to get to some examples, some other cool stuff. One of the problems with small business people marketing, we're going to use a few different types of companies as examples, but I think a mistake that a lot of people make is they pick out one little piece of the whole marketing system, a piece of the funnel, and say, okay, I'm marketing. Like they'll just throw up an ad, but then there's no follow-up. Or maybe, you put up a website, but you don't send anybody to the website. So people make the mistake of like just picking out a little piece and being like, I'm marketing. Right?
Exactly, and a big part of marketing in general is follow-up. It's not just, hey, if I shake your hand and I meet you for the first time, that doesn't mean we're going to do business. It's following up with you, hey, it was nice seeing you the other day, maybe get it put on my email broadcast list, things like that. So you got to treat any type of marketing just like you're meeting somebody face to face and doing the follow-up on a regular basis, because let's be honest, most sales don't happen on the first occasion. They happen over a life expectancy of touches and follow-ups until that person is ready to either buy or utilize your service.
Cool. You want to dive into the first one?
Yeah, so again, real quick, it doesn't really matter what industry that you're in. Marketing funnels are very important for everyone. We're going to describe 3 that we have geared towards real estate investors, real estate agents, and law firms. We didn't want to make these too sophisticated. You could branch out and make these as sophisticated as you want, but we try to keep them a little simple, just so you're following along. Okay, so the first one is for real estate investors looking to attract sellers. So obviously you're doing all your different types of marketing. This can be anywhere from offline media, or it could be to Facebook ads, direct mail. It doesn't matter. So bear with me. This is the marketing sign, and the goal of this marketing campaign funnel is to get a seller. Let's just say it's a seller who wants to get top dollar for their property, right? They think they think they could sell it for top dollar, and you as an investor obviously are trying to buy the property from them. And there's tons and tons of different ones that you can do. So in this case, I'm telling them I want to attract them to get free videos that I'm going to put together for them to teach them how they can sell their property, for top dollar. Collect a little bit of information from them, and the goal is right after I collect information from them, it goes immediately to hey, I'm happy to share these videos with you, but if you're ready to sell your property to me right now, fill out this sell now form, right? They can skip ahead to that, or they can go through,
or they can get the free stuff.
Exactly, go through the core of the funnel. Day one, they get a video of, here's a tip to sell your property. By the way, if you want to sell your property now, I'm happy to do it. And then there's emails along the way as well. Day 2, there's another video. Day 3, there's another video. So it's really simple. They watch videos, they get put into a campaign that has emails, and the goal of this, the goal of this particular funnel is for them to fill out the sell now form. That's the end of this funnel, is to fill out the sell now form so you have an actual lead. And I added one other kind of component to it, is after they fill out the sell now form on the back end of it, thank you for filling out. We'll get in touch with you soon. By the way, here's my time trade account. This is my availability for this week. If you want, just put an appointment on my calendar, and I'll make sure to reach out to you, come out to your property to look at it. Yep. Right? And again, don't get too overwhelmed on the complexity of this, because it's not. And we're going to give you some tools and tricks at the end of this video, so you can actually use some software that has some of these templates built in. So cool. Let's do a real estate agent one.
Cool. All right, moving along to a real estate agent example, a possible funnel, and one that I was chatting with a friend about recently that I think could be a good lead source. So let's say you're at an open house, and maybe your assistant, whoever it may be, holds the phone like we're doing right now and is doing a Facebook Live video. So you're doing this at your open house, walking around talking to people, doing your thing. All of your Facebook friends are seeing this video, either live or they can see it after the fact too. Facebook's Live is pretty cool in that way. And somebody reaches out to you. Somebody that one of your 500 friends. Then maybe you haven't talked to them in a couple years, whatever it may be. We all know social media is great for that. They reach out to you, they say, hey, I'm not ready to buy right now, but I'm going to be soon. This summer, maybe our lease is up and we're gonna be buying our first house. And you say, okay, cool. Well, when that time comes, definitely give me a call. I'd be happy to help you out. And then, here's the important part. You know this person, so you grab their information, like you have their name, email, stuff like that, like you know this person.
Right.
They're not in your database, and you actually type them in, which we still do. How often do you manually do it?
Well, as long as they say it's okay, absolutely.
Well, no, I mean, it's spam, that is spam compliant if you know someone and have a business relationship with them. You know them, and you actually type them into your database, 100% legal and compliant. As an agent, I definitely recommend that you do that for anyone who might possibly ever be anybody.
Well, just like anything else, like instead of them going to a landing page and you building credibility and them trying to get information, they already know you've already met them. They already have the credibility. And everybody is willing to say, hey, listen, I have some really good homeowner tricks and tips and buyers and seller tips.
Right.
Get on my newsletter, and I'm happy to email you some of these things so we can stay in touch all the time. Sure. And everyone loves to do that. And then it gives you the opportunity to follow this funnel.
Exactly. So as I said before, this person's not ready to buy now, they're ready to buy later. And so you have to make sure that you're in front of them. So they're getting your email broadcast, say it's 4 months and you do one a month, whatever. They're seeing you, and then they're ready to buy. And that's when you convert. And so it went from Facebook Live to manually typing them into your database, 4 email broadcasts, new buyer. Very, very easy, straightforward, and effective thing that I think agents should be utilizing.
Cool. Yeah. I mean, use your imagination. I mean, think about it inside your business right now. Some of the things that you could get from some of these ideas. Okay, so the last one for the example today is a law firm. But this can be any service industry, a chiropractor, a doctor, a lawyer, whatever the case is, financial advisor. So in this particular case, this attorney is looking to get more business on criminal cases. He's a criminal attorney. So he's doing a direct mail campaign directly to anybody who has just filed in a criminal case. He scraped that. That's his marketing up here. There's the call to action is either call in directly, make an appointment with our office to chat, or go to one of our landing pages that we have on our website, our criminal landing pages, so you can learn your rights related to this criminal case.
Or whatever the free report may be.
Exactly.
Right.
So they go in, they learn a little bit about it themselves because they're not ready to pull the trigger and call you right now, but they want to learn a little bit more, build some credibility, you just kind of research it online. So they're researching it, you're the go-to expert on this, and then after they research it, they're gonna be followed up with emails. Now, the close of this funnel is going to be setting up an appointment with them. Lawyers have a very good track record of after they can bring somebody in their office, they can convert them into a paid client. So that's exactly what they want. So they're either calling in to try to book an appointment, getting some information to book an appointment, and these emails can be up here. They call in, maybe they're not ready for an appointment, but oh, by the way, let's follow up with you, or I'll send you a reminder. Whatever the case is, I get your email address and you follow up with them.
As that court date's getting closer.
Exactly. So again, these are very 101 funnels, but they're so important and you need one. So let's chat a little bit about some tools and resources related to this. So for those of you guys that do know, Chris and I were in a mastermind with a guy named Russell Brunson for a while, and he developed a software called ClickFunnels. And one of the things that Russell always talks about is websites are dead. Websites don't really matter anymore. And I only sort of agree with that.
It's just one part of the whole thing.
Exactly. Website is just one part of it. That's kind of just the vehicle that lets this whole funnels go together. So he created these ClickFunnels, and happy to share some links to ClickFunnels and some good videos related to it to see if it's right for you. And
really, really good
we'll probably post that somewhere below this video. But anyways, and part of it is he's got pre-built templates no matter what you're selling. It doesn't matter if you're selling a widget and there's downsells and upsells, or if you're selling a service similar to some of these examples that we gave you. And pick from tons of different landing pages, upsells, downsells, figure out exactly what you want, because it's important. And it's hard to kind of code. Back in the day, if you had to get a developer or programmer to code all this stuff, it takes a lot of time. You had to write a lot of content. Right now, it's just plug and play. And really Chris and I use this for our lending company. We use it for some of our home buying companies, property management companies, for a lot of different business ventures that we're involved in, because it takes 20 minutes to set up the core setup of one of these funnels, and then it's kind of just plug and play and inputting some information. So it makes it really, really easy, and I strongly believe that it's really the only way to run any type of business if you're looking to attract clients right now.
Yep. Yeah, so don't make the mistake that so many do and just pick one piece out of the whole marketing equation, like an ad or a website or whatever. Have the whole funnel, have the whole thing where you attract people, you convert them, get paid. what everyone's here to do.
Exactly, everything from start to finish. Real quick favor though from everybody, if anyone has another similar company to ClickFunnels, I know there's a few out there, Lead Pages, there's a few, and we integrate like Infusionsoft and we integrate some autoresponder systems that give us a little bit more flexibility, but if you have any that you're using that you think the group could really benefit from, obviously comment below with them, would love to share them with everybody, but ClickFunnels is worked great for us, and again, we'll post some links below. Share, subscribe, comment, like. As always, we really appreciate it.
See you next time.